Okay, guys. This is a video that I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm going to have a bit of a cold. This is a video about the X protocol compatible Frsky receiver. It's not a Frsky receiver actually. It's a compatible receiver that uses the Frsky protocol. Actually, can use both protocols. And this video will be about changing modes. As you know, the X protocol from Frsky has 4 modes, which is channel 1 to 8 with telemetry. Then the next mode is channel 1 to 8 on the pins here and no telemetry. The next mode is channels 9 to 16 on the 8 pins with telemetry, and the last mode, not the last, but the last X mode is channels 9 to 16 on the pins, on the PWM pins without telemetry. And then there are 2 more modes on this receiver, which is D8 protocol, and to change from LBT, that's the European mode, to the normal or the original mode, which is no LBT, no listen before talk. And for the European fellas, with a listen before talk. Well, I'm in Europe, so I'm really glad that Midlink implemented this, and it seems to be working. I need to fly it, but this is not what this video is about. This video is about changing modes and how easy it is. Well, when you flash your receiver for the first time and you bind it in X mode, first I will tell you how to change from LBT and switch between LBT and normal mode. This is very easy. Is shunting with something like this, or like this, if you have a gap between the pins. So this is some cable with female connectors. This is just a servo connector. So, but for changing between LBT, and I'll show you a bit later, and no LBT, is jumping the signal from channels 5 and 7, right? And then turning the power on for a while, as you will see. Anyway, so as I said, when you first flash the receiver, you build it and you flash it, it will come in non-LBT channels 1 to 8 on the pins and with telemetry. So this is the original. When as soon as you flash the first flash of the receiver, it will come this way, right? That's the default. So, and this is the mode that the receiver is. Normally you get this mode by plugging channels, shunting or jumping channels 1 and 3, and then apply power. The LED will blink very fast, saying that the mode is changed, just like this. See, it's enough. You can turn it off. Just need to blink a few times and that's it. Mode is changed. So I'm going to connect the servo, turn my radio on.
Welcome to Sky 9X Frsky X protocol, channels 1 to 8.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to turn the receiver. It's already bound, and you got servo moving, and you can see there is telemetry in there. You can see the RSSI value. Okay, now I'm going to change to channels 1 to 8 without telemetry. by jumping the pins number 2 and 4. Turn it off first.
No telemetry.
Turn it off first, 2 and 4. I can see, because the phone is in front of me. Yeah, now I did it. Okay, now turn it on briefly. Blinking, enough. Mode is changed. Very easy. So connect the servo, and I turn the receiver on, and as you can see, servo is moving, and no telemetry, no RSSI here. See? Gone. Still channels 1 to 8, right? Now, the next mode, just turn this off. Next mode is jumping or shunting pins from channels 3 and 5. That will give me, let me see if I can do it. I can't see because the phone is in front of me. Come on, man. Yeah. And 5. That's it. Flash a few times, it's done. This mode is channels 9 to 16 with telemetry. As you can see, the radio is on. I'm going to turn my receiver on, and the rudder is on channel 1, so it won't work. So I will have to change to channels to another model that actually has this servo on channel 9. This one. Select.
Frsky X protocol channels 9 to 16.
As you can see, that's telemetry. It said no telemetry because it wants swamping, but there is telemetry here. See, and servo is moving. See, servo is on channel 9, and there is telemetry. Okay. Next mode. Next mode is shunting pins. Pins 4 and 6 will give me channels 9 to 6 without telemetry. Done. You shunt the signal pins, of course, and I turn this on. Still channel 9, but as you can see, no telemetry. This is good if you have 2 receivers on board of the planes. You can have 1 receiver with telemetry from pins from channels 1 to 8 with telemetry, and then another receiver with channels 9 to 16 without telemetry. You cannot have 2 telemetry receivers on at the same time, right? So this was normal mode, yeah? Now we're gonna pass this to normal, to LBT mode, the European, to be complying with the European law. So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to bridge pins 5 and 7. And the same procedure, turn it on briefly, blinking, fast, done, right? Like this. So as you see now, this will not work with my radio anymore. See, it's blinking. Blinking slow means LBT mode. When there is no link, right? When the radio is off, for example, blinking slow is LBT mode, and non-LBT is half of the speed, is faster, right? So I'm going to my radio on.
Welcome to Sky
9. And as you can see,
Frsky X protocol channels 9 to 16.
As you can see, receiver is not bound. It is bound because I already bound it in LBT. But you need to bind it in LBT, right? Mine was already bound. but not working. Why? Because the radio is not set to LBT. So I'm going to set it to LBT. Model setup, protocol, internal multimodal, and change this to EU16, right? And look, we have signal and channels 9 to 6, no telemetry, right? Now, all the other modes are the same, right? I'm going to change to the first one again. Just quickly, which is channel 818. And the mode remains the same as you had before with non-LBT, right? So, but I'm going to show you. Change to mode 1.3, which is channels 1 to 8 with telemetry. Blinking fast, done, and connect the servo. And I got the wrong model because this is 9 to 6. So I have to change to my model that has the servo on channel 1, which is this one.
Frsky X protocol, channels 1 to 8,
And
telemetry.
I know. No, this model was still on the non-LBT protocol. Yeah, we have to change this. I forgot. I have to change it. So internal multi, change to Europe. That's Europe 8.
No telemetry.
Europe 16. Okay, and did not have telemetry because was swamping, and it connected as well. So, but you can see now it's working with LBT, and the modes are exactly the same. Remember, 1 to 3 in LBT or non-LBT, it's exactly the same. The modes, you shunt one jumper 1 to 3, 1 and 3 for channels 1 to 8 with telemetry, 2 and 4 for channels 1 to 8 no telemetry, 3 and 5 for channels 9 to 16 here with telemetry, and pins 4 and 6 for channel 9 to 6 on the pins, 9 to 16, sorry, without telemetry. Jump ring pins 5 and 7 switch between LBT and non-LBT, right? We still have another one, which is the D protocol. D protocol, right? So I have to connect the power here, because to get access to D protocol, you shunt or jumper pins 6 and 8. This gives you the old D protocol, D8, and done. See, very quickly, and it will not work anymore with the radio as it is. If I turn it on, see, not working. Using D protocol, it's flashing faster again. So I'm going to change model to a model with D protocol. Should be here.
Frsky D protocol.
And it works. Hooray! You got RSSI and TSSI. Okay, see how powerful this receiver is. You can use it in everything. You got S port out. You have S bus out. You have 4 analog ports inputs for measuring voltages. This is fantastic. Thanks, Midlik. Okay, one thing, we can program Failsafe. So we can have the radio in, but in program Failsafe normally, just put where the servos where they are. I'm going to program Failsafe now in D mode. Just put the server where they are and press the button, and failsafe should be
No
set.
telemetry.
Failsafe should be set. I turn the radio off and the server should move.
Alert. Shutting down. Goodbye.
See? Down. Gone.
Welcome to ER Sky 9X.
Do it again.
Frsky, D protocol.
Do it again.
No telemetry.
He changes no telemetry because it loses for a while he's saving the setting, right? So if I turn radio off,
Shutting down. Goodbye.
good. Radio detected that the receiver was still on and didn't want to turn off. Cool. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna change this again to the X protocol by jumping 1 and 3. I think it will go from D8. I will go to the last one, which is LBT. I'm not sure. The first time I'm going to test this, I'm not sure on this one. So we'll find out now. Okay. We'll find out which one it went. So let me see. Change the model.
Welcome to ER Sky 9X.
Change model.
Frsky, D protocol.
We need the
Frsky, X protocol. Channels 1 to 8.
this should be in LBT. Let me see. Yes, EU. So let's see if this works. Now, when it changes from D8, it will go to the, hopefully, unless there's a bug, to the, it will go to the normal, yeah, exactly. Well, this is not a problem really, is it? So, anyway, now, we have no failsafe programmed here, I think.
Alert.
So, yeah, I want to turn it off.
Shutting down. Goodbye.
No, no failsafe. Server has no pulses. See, you can twist it. No pulses, yeah? This is the original failsafe. The default failsafe mode is no pulses. From the radio, in mode 16, X or D16 protocol, X protocol, we can
Welcome to ER Sky 9X.
we can send failsafe.
Frsky, X protocol. Channels 1 to 8.
We can send failsafe from the radio. So on my Sky TX radio, I can just sorry. I'm looking at this through the screen from my telephone. I'm filming. So let's go to internal. Let's go to failsafe. Is set to not set, right? I can set it to RX, which is the same as not set. You set it from the receiver. Custom. This is set from the radio. Yeah, I can go here now. And hold. It will hold the position. This is not recommended, in my opinion. Not at all, because if you have a motor on, the motor will still stay on if the radio failsafes. And no pulse, which is the original receiver, or the default receiver failsafe. So let's do custom. So you can change failsafe from the receiver, as I already show you, but also from the radio. So I'm going to go here. There's no set. Leave it on set for a moment, and I'm going to move the stick right to one side. So I want the failsafe to go to that side, and just press. Oops. Just press menu. Sorry. This is to set from here. I'm doing a mistake here. I cannot see. So like this, and just press menu button, and you should get the actual stick positions, right? Now I go up and I put it in custom. The radio will then send automatically failsafe to the within 9 seconds or so. Maybe I have to reboot it. I think it's set. Let me see if it's set. Off or not.
Alert. Shutting down. Goodbye.
If not, I will have to reboot the receiver. It's very possible. Yeah. Didn't send because it was sent before, I think. Yeah, it's in no pulses. But I'm going to reboot the receiver.
Welcome to ER.
And if the failsafe is different, it will receive the failsafe once only from the radio.
Frsky X protocol.
It's working.
Channels 1 to 8.
See, you'll see that it will lose link when it sends. Yeah, now see that failsafe was saved. So if I turn my radio off, you see that the server will move to the failsafe position.
Alert. Shutting down. Goodbye.
Done. See? And now, because as long as you don't change the failsafe, as long as you don't change the failsafe,
Return the switches to their default positions.
as long as you don't do...
Sky X protocol. Channels
Yeah. Stop talking. As long as you don't change the failsafe, again on the radio, it will not save new failsafe. So the servers will not stop moving. So I turn the receiver on again. Failsafe is exactly the same. See, it will not change anything. Wait. No. All right. But now, as I have the failsafe done, I can turn this off again. That's my opinion. That's how I will do it. In my opinion, that's why I do it. You can leave it on, so if the failsafe is lost, the radio will send it again, right? But I'll put this in not set again, just not to send. You can leave it in custom, because the receiver will only save the failsafe setting if it's different from the setting that was programmed before, right? So, as you can see, if I turn the radio off, it will still go to the failsafe setting. See? Done. Wonderful piece of kit, this little thing. Midleak, thanks a lot for this. I will build more for sure, and next one I will try with dipole antennas, which give better signal. I still have this plug here. This is only for testing. It's only for flashing the receiver. Once the code is ready and the receiver is working as it should, 100%, which I think might be already, I will remove this and put maybe a button, or I probably never need to program this again, unless there's really big changes or so. Yeah, the LED indicates which antenna is on, which is this one. The green one this side means this one. So if there is a problem with the antenna, I will know there's a problem with the antenna. And that's it. I didn't want to make this video so long, but I thought I would add the failsafe setting as well. And guys, I hope you enjoy building this. A big thanks to Midleak again, and thanks for watching. See ya.